Hello there, everybody, and welcome to episode 1 of my new gameplay series for Age of Wonders 4, where I'm exploring the new Empires and Ashes DLC. I have gone for a default character, which comes prefabricated with the DLC, Foster the Meticulous, because two reasons. First off, he has all the different things that I can play in the new DLC, the new body form, the new tome, and the new culture. And I don't know, Magelock Rifle sounds new as well. And at the same time, it's something everybody can relate to who's new to the DLC. I also haven't really touched the DLC's content so far, and we're playing Rua Eloka on brutal difficulty because, why not? So it's my first dive into the Reavers. I am therefore not really biased, or I won't be showing any super effective builds. We're just going to be browsing through the DLC, check out the Reavers, do some bloody mistakes, and enjoy ourselves. Now, first up, let's pick up that gold vein here and check out what kind of units we got. So we got a mercenary, which is a polearm unit. And he got drive back, so this pushes back in a unit. That's pretty neat. And we have the standard polearm unit things here. So focused aggression is a unique trait of the Reaver culture. And the Reavers are also very unique in so far as they are not getting any Imperium penalties for unjustified wars. So they can declare war whenever they want to, which is amazing. Netcasting, immobilization. Nice. Alright, that's pretty sweet. I do like that already. Okay, as for our hero, we got heavy magelock, piercing. Okay, so far so good. So we got here the local scout unit. Alright, Zoron's Eye with wings. Got it. So what's your specialty? You're a construct? You can mark units. Geez, these things have a use in there in a military compound. Interesting. But apart from that, sensing scope. Oh, +3 sensing range. That's a lot. And they fly, so that's also very useful. That means they can traverse water hexes once seafaring is explored without any penalties. Okay. Well, nothing too special, but it ain't bad either. So we got these as our very first units. Got it. So I want to start out with a workshop so we can get ourselves something going. Library afterwards. Blocking almost all of my money already. I think I'm going to go for a observer on top of that as well. I made really good experiences with at least 2 scout units. Most of the time I run more than that. So where's the auto explorer? There's the auto explorer. So now to the big question, brutal difficulty. Can I even tackle anything in the first couple of turns? So Horn of Plenty. All units heal stuff. So what's also new in Age of Wonders 4 is that we can craft items now. There's a lot of new things with the Golem update that has been implemented here. So, well, let's see about that. Now, spells. We got a ranged unit, Afflictor, Repeater Crossbow. Oh boy, triple attack with implemented poison damage and afflicting miasma. So afflicting miasma is a cool stuff. First up, it weakens, and as a second thing, it afflicts the enemy. Affliction makes them take the conditional effect from whatever damage is applied. So if we hit them with physical damage, they start bleeding, and so on and so forth. So basically, the more mixed damage you got, the more devastating this is. So these guys are really interesting to me. Well, Mysterious Tonic. What's that? 2 positive status effects and 1 dispel of a negative status effect. This is amazing. So this is supporters exclusive, though. I don't know how we're faring on that end. Anti-magic tincture. Buff spell. Status protection. Nah. Of these, the Afflictor is the most interesting choice for me to begin with. So let's see. This looks like a pack we should be probably able to tackle. It's a lot of tier 2 units, though. Here we would have only tier 1s, but it's a freaking pack of skirmishers. Skirmishers have so much early game power, I don't want to run and get myself bashed there. So all of these packs look pretty nasty, in all honesty. So we're gonna hurry the recruitment, and I think I want an extra Harrier unit before I go into any conflict here. So let's see. Brown bears. I do have no clue about the power of my blokes here, though. I do know, though, that I have a severe lack of ranged attackers here, so probably want to do a little bit of exploration here first and see what we can do. Here we go. So when you play Reavers, you start with one Whispering Stone less. And Binding Essence is a new resource that comes with the Golem update. I think everybody has these now. So these guys are basically our first victims. There we go. Now, there was sadly nothing that I could grab with my exploration units there. We're going to hurry the production of that Harrier. And I think I'm going to go for just another one of these to fill up my roster with just something. Because, you know. Alright. So, for people who are watching my channel more regularly, I want to toss in that I now have channel membership, where you can toss me a few dimes, and in return, you can watch all the stuff that I have pre-recorded earlier, and everything, of course, will stay available for everybody. I do know paywalls, I just want to give you a little bit of a return if you decide to toss me $2 a month, so just as a little thing that is happening new. So, I want to have a library, and after that I want a vendor. But for now, since we're a warfaring civ, I totally want to bloat up my army. So, well, let's go for another mercenary so we have something to fill up our ranks with. Now, I will try this. So, worst case scenario, we're going to save Scum. I know it's not really something to be proud of, but I have no clue about the Reaver Civ, and it's a low-risk battle. Let's get into. I've been looking forward to this expansion a long time, because a new culture always opens up new venues and new things you can do. So, let's look at our beauties here for a second. So, the bird-type dudes, they look pretty sweet. And also the Reaver culture, giving me a little bit of Conquistadors flair here. Okay, so... Alright, whatever happened to the music for a second. So, I know of these guys that they can freeze with a certain degree. And, well, we're just going to wait it out, I'd say. The only thing I want to do here, I want to get the spear fighters a little bit up front here. Okay. Let's see how this will turn out. So, they're also positioning themselves a little bit smarter than I'm used to. So we got Suppressing Barrage as our racial spell. It immobilizes enemy units. I love it. It's really, really cool. And we got Afflicting Miasma, which will spread some miasma across the board, so if they traverse through that, they will be afflicted. So, well, I just spent way too much of my mana for nothing particularly cool, but whatever. I love to give the enemy the first turn so I can get them into some trouble there. So let's get a Suppressive Barrage on there. And let's see. So, netcasting does mark them. So we should totally do that once. And then close in with the mercenaries. I don't want my mercenary here. There we go. So we take advantage of the marked state of the enemy. So again, netcasting. Whack. Mobilization also in there, not bad. We go on into the enemy with the spear fighters first, because they got way more resilience than the skirmishers. I don't want the skirmishers to get unnecessarily wounded. So, my heavy mage lock is a skill that requires only one action point to be powerful, but it requires all 3 points? Seriously? Jeez. But it does pack a punch in return, huh? Okay, so... Alright. Quite some bang. So, my poor spear fighters, I hope they will make it. Ah, well, looking good for them. So we can now... I should try to toss a net on this guy. So he's marked. Oh, I think... Does my main hero have that too? I don't know. Sometimes they do have these skills, sometimes they don't. So, drive back is also more powerful to the enemy than a regular attack. So if you only have one attack action point left over, I think it's a wise choice to go for that. Okay, so I think I did this not too bad. We mitigated 90% of the damage on one unit. That's nice. Well, maybe not exactly 90%, but you know what I want to say. So we got some military points in return. That's a really chic reward. And the next thing that we're going to save our money for now is this town hall upgrade. I can't wait to see. So we get the mage lock units. These are basically the same as my dude. Take aim, apply marked, then enter defense mode. Oh well. You gotta see one thing. These guys have pretty high range, although, is this a racial trait of ours? Yeah. No. It's not. We don't have any increase of range. These guys just shoot that far. Well, you should get some return if you have to invest all your action points into one shot. But it surely is quite something. 50%. Wow. It's pretty brutal. Overseer. We get our supporters. Marking blast and blinding. Hell yeah. Oh boy, this is nasty. Subdue. Okay. To link with and inflict subdued. What's that? Unit is subdued by an enemy. It cannot use actions or movement. Unit is captured if the caster is victorious. Oh boy. This is nasty. I love it. So I can abduct enemies with my overseers. And I get a really powerful healing spell. It's just single target, but 40 HP. Hell yeah, we need that. We need that as quick as possible. Alright, so... lots of fun. I didn't go too deep into the expansion so far. Should move somewhere, but I want to stay inside my city's borders before we go for the next one here. Hello there, Mr. Dragon! I don't care about you. We're giving him a threatening welcome because, you know, I don't give a bloody damn about people like you. At the end of this, we're being at war with everybody, so... meh. Might as well already start off with a horrible hello. So, I need money. I totally need money. I mean, but at this point, I am unable to pay for the next upgrade. But whatever. So down here we have a large creature cage. I think this is worth the effort. The mana stash is also interesting, but not right now. We got enough of there. Iron and more mana. So it's clear that my city will expand into this direction. We got also the Imperialist trade, if I'm not mistaken, so it will pay off to conquer a city here, build a city there, so we get full rewards here. But I gotta say, this location sucks. Nautical Research Post. Huh, this is new. I don't know. I didn't know these before. Cool. But we're gonna go for another mine here, so our gold income keeps stays afloat. Now, As much as I'd like to recruit a new unit, we're going to hold our feet still for one more turn, because it is just better that way. But, well, let's see. We got a couple of Dark Warriors and a Pursuer and a couple of Snow Spirits. I still do the safe scumming thing. I'm just very insecure still about my capabilities right now. After seeing what I saw after the first fight, I'm pretty sure that, let's see, what would auto combat do? It would waste a unit. But I'm pretty confident that we can do this. Although I think with the ability to abduct enemies and all those beautiful shenanigans, I shouldn't be too worried about losing a unit here and there. We get plenty of opportunity to replace our ranks. I mean, what I do like already about this faction is the fact that you are allowed to pick up whatever you want from the enemy. If you are victorious, you can pick up the spoils as you see fit. That means that unit fits to your current strategy. Yo, nab it. I do see a particular focus on these supporters. Let's see what I can do with these. So this was a mistake, my friends. So we're going to give them a net. And I think I can snipe them after that. Wow, these mage locks. That kick. But I like it already. So let's see. I'm already a little bit strategy or theory crafting in my head about the capabilities of this. So we're going to net these. The fun part about these guys is the skirmishers can only shoot once. So all right, drive back does push my own unit alongside. All right, let's see if we can pin these guys another turn. There we go. They're that weakened. I do love this pushback skill. This is amazing. It gives you a free burst that doesn't provoke a counterattack. This is cool. Kapow. This is also pretty cool. I really do like these so far. Okay. So the net does have a pretty generous cooldown. It's not much. But we're currently all on cooldown. So these guys, they do have a not too impressive movement range. We're going to outmaneuver them here. They will crash into my hero. Yeah, we should be able to stomach that. So who's left here? Got one of our Harriers left. Let's go into defense mode. And sit it out, I'd say. Yeah, that's okay. That's quite some damage on my hero, sure. But we're gonna hurt them right back. So let's do the net thing first, and after that, we do hurt them. Then we push him back. This is so cool. I love it. Especially since you can free up your ranged units with that. This pushback skill is extremely important for this faction. Because your archers, they don't want to move. They really suffer if they have to move. Therefore, it's an amazing thing to have some buddies that can shove the enemy away from you. I like this concept. And we got ourselves a Hellhound. So what is this guy? Well, I'm not too impressed, but it's an expendable unit that didn't cost us anything. It's tier 2, so it's not horrible. It's not good either. So let's see. Yeah, I'm daring to go for this without saving the game now. So auto-resolve did put a pretty solid result here. We're gonna do it manually though. I don't want to see so much damage on my main hero. I mean, one big thing happening here already is we're taking 2 fights in 1 turn. These guys are ferocious. I love it. This is, the immobilization aspect in their entire skill tree is also pretty cool, as suppressing barrage allows me to just pelt them a little bit from afar. Yeah, that had to happen. So, but, well, I feel like this could be a little bit buffed. It feels a tad bit weak. I feel like other tier 1 spells have a little bit more oomph behind them. Either the damage or the immobilization chance feel a little bit underwhelming. Anyway, mark them, shoot them. So, yeah, I want to get rid of the Banshee unit burst, because the Banshee here is the most powerful unit. I want to mention here as well, because our units are light-footed, I can't just pass through my buddies like I want to. Say, special treat of the avian. So we're totally gonna net those fighters here. And, well, let's use the spear fighters. And I want to flank the archers here with my doggos. Damn. There's so much pressure going off here. We don't have any support, but we don't need to. So, I'm not going to position anybody there right now, or do I? Well, no. Let's see. The Banshee shouldn't be able to do too much. There we go. I didn't want to position anybody right next to the Dark Warriors, because they would have been allowed to just do their thing for 1 turn, and I don't want that. Alright. Easy pickings. Damn. Alrighty. That's a little bit better than the auto-resolve, hey? So we took the damage again on the spearmen. I need more spearmen. Oh, I totally need more of them. They're so good. Ring of Flanking. Now, that's nice. Sadly only for the leader unit, as it seems. Okay. Now, that's been a turn. Oh, I did forget about the level ups. So do we get anything special here? Inspiring Leader, Mark Target. Yeah, sure. Mysterious Tonic. This one is really nice. Restore. I'm always a big fan of this one. Yeah. Restore is one of those evergreens. It is just a powerful thing. You can never go wrong with the ability to just patch up somebody. And it also is a dispel. Dispel for negative statuses, so there's just a lot of goodness in there. So Empire Development. I didn't check that yet. So Military Engineering. Well, I'm not sure if I want to spend my Imperium points on that. So instead, let's check. We got another Marauder God here that we can annihilate. And most importantly, I am capable of taking both of these. Oh, we got the Afflictor. Alright, that, as much as I want another mercenary, let's say no to these guys. So, what do we have here? Designate target. This is definitely a Reaver skill. Enemy gains marked and distracted. Wow. Okay. We have a flanking ring, which is pretty powerful on that. Engraving of focus. So we can get that marked bonus on everybody there. So, yeah. Marking is amazing, as it negates evasion and it increases aura damage so massively. Material Refinery. This one, though, is really cool, too. So, well, I'm torn between Designate Target and Material Refinery, but judging from what I know, we're going to take Material Refinery. Simple reasoning behind that. The spell for the battlefield is not as necessary as a spell that increases my economy. Currently, economy is really, really important, and therefore, we go for it. Now then, let's see. We're gonna get smack in here. So, we could... This would block the drafting, though. So, what would be the benefit? I mean, as far as I've seen it, I would take 4 turns for the completion of my town hall. So, this is actually a real win. We're gonna do this. Ring of Regeneration. Jeez, lots of healy heals. Alright. So, yeah. We're not getting the Afflictor done anytime too soon, but, well... At the same time, I didn't stress my units for a turn, which is pretty neat. They can regenerate a turn. And I did get the better Town Hall right there. Pretty neat. Not gonna say no to that. Hello there. What do we have here? Pontificantum. They're pandering. So we could... I could press off money off of them for production bonus. Locking of my city. Nah, I don't want that. We're going to make them angry. Yeah, we're a warfaring civ. Why the hell should I care about your needs? Nah. So, let's go. I don't know. Where do I want to go from here? I think something for draft income would be really nice, but these buildings are all really costly production-wise. So I think I'm gonna go for a vendor and see where it'll lead me from there. I don't want to bind too much of my early game money here. There's way too many cool things that we can do there. So instead we're going to keep annihilating those neutrals here. So let's see. Auto combat? Jeez! How embarrassing. I'm pretty sure I can do better. So, let's see. My very first impression of the Reaver culture is fun. We're gonna be raiding this other city very soon as well. So, go. And now I am able to plot a restore spell on my spear carriers. This is really powerful, as it will get us some advantage there. Wow, they're fast. I think I just misplayed a bit. Alright. These are new now that I think about it more closely. I can't remember that I ever saw these. Swipe. Alright. Pretty nifty, eh? So let's see what we can do. Let's first up try to put up... Yeah, let's put up the spell there. Ha! I immobilized the supporters. That's a good start. So I need to get the enemy away from my dudes. So we're going to net them first, so we can increase our damage on them. There we go. And then we do the drive back thing. Well, but I can't drive them back like that. Can I? Damn. It's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? So what happens, though, if I do that? Oh, that's nice. So they move to another grid there. Excellent. Fire until... Wow, range of these things is sick. I really need to try out how they synergize with other range increasing skills, because that looks like you can pull off insane shenanigans if you increase the range of these guys. Because basically I do not see any reason why Materium shouldn't be triggering higher range on these guys, so we're going to do some research on this topic. Good lord, this is so powerful. You just nuked them. I like it. Alright. So, do we have a spare net? I did use them all in the first turn, didn't I? Nah, well. So, we're Going to use that skill yet again. So there is a condition where you cannot drive them back anymore. I see. Alright. That only makes sense after all. So let's put our friends up there. Okay. What I do love already is also the fact that we're playing here on brutal difficulty. This is the highest difficulty the game has in store for us, and I feel like I'm cleaving through the early neutrals like butter. So that's pretty cool. Alright, my good friends, this is sadly where I will end today's episode. So I've had a really good time with this so far, and well, I could say that we're off for a good time here, don't you agree? I do see a couple of weaknesses here and there already, like for example, a couple of these spells look really lackluster, but well, we'll see about that in the upcoming episodes. So, leave me a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I'd be really happy to have you guys, and also check out the description box. I have a lot of links to various things, Age of Wonders tutorials and whatnot, and also a link to my support stuff for Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee. I'd be really happy if you'd give them a look, and a big thanks to everybody watching these videos. That's the biggest form of support after all. And yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Have a good time, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.